Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Good morning, Knightsmith. How are we all doing today? Hope you're all having a cup of coffee. I know I need it today. Let's see, let's pop out this chat and get things started up here. It's been a hot minute since I've talked to you guys. Oh boy. Pop out chat. Good morning. Good morning, Eileen. How are we doing today? Copy that link. Put that down. Where's the chat? Oh, didn't mean to go over there yet, but okay. Properties. I'm a little blah today. Just from last night was hell. Someone else is there. Said hi. Who was that? Eileen. Peachy. Well, I'm glad to hear that you're peachy. Yeah, last night was rough. We ended up going to bed around 1. Got little man in bed. By about 10:30 or so. Figured, okay, it'll be 4 or 5 o'clock till he wakes up. That gives me 3-4 hours of good solid sleep. No. He ended up waking up around like 1:10 and just screamed inconsolable no matter what we did. We eventually put him down to bed around 5 a.m. screaming in his crib, and just went to bed. He just went to bed on the couch. Last night was rough, y'all. So it's been a hot minute since I've talked to you guys. So how are you doing? What's going on? What's new? Grab a cup of coffee, because this is Sunday that deserves some coffee. Right now I'm drinking some Laughing Man. Picked that up at Staples the other day. I went up and grabbed some small supplies, and I grabbed a Bluetooth for myself. I missed having a Bluetooth, guys. Makes life so much easier, especially like even when I'm at the office working. Yeah, I have a desk phone, but for me it's so much easier to pop in that Bluetooth, and then I have both hands free to sketch and draw and type things in and look things up. Makes my life a lot easier. And also when I want to listen to stuff on the phone when there's like 5 or 6 people, just 1 or 2 people in the house, I'm not projecting the volume everywhere. Those are my thoughts on it, at least. So Eileen, I saw you you were texting me this morning a wee bit, saying you had some interesting news about your business and stuff. And let's see, getting all the gifts wrapped and boxes to be shipped out, working with a new program to make a special gift or two. That is awesome. Oh, man. What's the program? Tell us about that. Let's see, it's called Procreate. Not too sure all that I can do yet. All it can do yet. Well, I mean, that's kind of cool, but I mean, there's got to be something. But it makes taking handwritten things like a recipe easier to convert once traced into an SVG that I can use to cut. That's cool. Wonder what applications that could have. I mean, I know what you were telling me about, but there's got to be something. Something more for it, like you know, I don't want to give up the ghost on what you were doing. It can do photo editing too, and I think drawing. Interesting. Just thinking that's got to have some interesting applications for what you call it as well. For like, I know you can do your vinyls and stuff, but then again you can also do your masking for like if you're gonna do like glass etching or something. You can cut the negative and, you know, write, you know, I love you or something. This is dusty. Very cool stuff. Very cool. And you said you got a bunch of you got a repeat customer as well, didn't you? Oh, sounds like our little monster's awake. Oh boy, a million things going on today. You have no idea how many people have messaged me seeing what the new restrictions are. Yes, I did. I did a bunch of Alzheimer's walk t-shirts for. That's awesome. That's great news. Now your company is Poorest Richard Designs or something, right? Ordered 3 trinket boxes I just did and posted them on my Facebook and Instagram. Well, Poorest Rich Designs. Is that what your tag on Facebook or your screen name or whatever on Facebook and Instagram is? Yeah, it is. Awesome. All right, so right now I'm looking up. I think my mouse needs a new battery. PA.gov. Yeah, I definitely need a new thing in my mouse. Either that or this website is just really slow and junky. Good morning, Yay Live. Well, good morning, Laura. How are we doing today? I'm looking up the new COVID mitigation stuff. See what's going on for this week. And I am so achy and poppy. Sounds like someone's beating a bag of glow sticks. Let's see, and Laura's watching Mulan on Disney Plus with Jake. I take umbrage with that movie. Mostly the new one. No, I don't want to listen to his. Alright, that's the actual order that's been scanned, but that does not read very well. Why can't we just get a freaking easy to read list? Someone had just a regular typed about list. Love the cartoon version, not sure how I feel about the live action. Well, here's the thing about the live action. They did a lot of really shady shit and helped promote the genocide of the Uyghur population in China during filming and production of the live action. And I don't want to give Disney any of that satisfaction of even having my eyeballs watch it. Now, and I hope it completely and absolutely flops in all manner in every respect, because fuck the Chinese government. And the lead actress supports the Chinese government, and I believe there's some sort of a statement of her alluding to supporting the genocide of the Uyghurs. So I think even watching it to begin with is doing a disservice to those people who are being systematically eradicated from their own lands, being forced into work camps, being forced to undergo forced sterilization, forced re-education. So anything that helps that or promotes that, I think, is evil. Yeah, I watch The Mandalorian all the time. I love that show, but I will not stream that movie, Mulan. Why is there not just a freaking list? Because I know everyone is. Long story short, cases are rising here in PA, and there's new restrictions, but I can't find them anywhere that's in a easy to digest format. So, bleh. Anyways, guys, I was gonna try and do something helpful. I guess that's a no-go. Haven't really been working on any projects on my end recently. Just doing the whole moving thing. So I, saw the roof is done. Knightsmith is about 80% moved out of where I was for the last couple of years at the Red Door Creative, and it's up at the sanctuary. Cool thing is, you guys all saw it. At least I think you saw, the videos of it. That it is, a much bigger space. It's my own space, only my space. I have my own driveway. I have a little bit of a green space in the background, behind the shop. So it's going to be it's a big deal getting that move done. Just one last little push, and then I am out of the Red Door, and all my stuff is safe. So that's good. Let's see. My understanding is that mainly says wear a mask and don't eat in restaurants. Takeout only. So excited for the new shop to be fully up and running. There's going to be a lot more to do before it's up and running, unfortunately. I still have to, get everything organized. I still have to get all the new wiring run, because the wiring in that place is atrocious. So that's the next step, is get the remaining stuff of Knightsmith from the Red Door to the Sanctuary, and then get the wiring done. So I think I'm gonna have to trench from my shop to the old church and get an electrician just to tie into that sub panel, and then have my own breaker box in the shop, and then run outlets and lights and stuff. From there, I want to rip down the ceiling so that I can, mount the lights all inside the, in between all the joists and stuff. That's going to be a hard one to accomplish, but I think it'll be worthwhile. And then I want to resheathe all the walls on the inside, for a couple different reasons, mainly for aesthetics, but also for mounting purposes. It'll be a lot easier to mount everything on plywood, but it'll also give me some insulation in the shop. But then once everything is cleaned and there's walls and electricity, oh baby, time to start moving and grooving again. Actually, the biggest thing is the electricity. Once I have that in there, it'll be, make everything else a lot easier to cut and fit all the stuff and everything. And here's the cool thing: I'm getting a forge in the shop. And now I'm starting to go through and try and develop product lines and stuff that'll complement the stuff that I'm already doing, mainly with the forging. And the big one that's sticking in my head right now with there's a couple big ones that are sticking in my head, but the main one, the most complicated one for me, is a herb chopper to go along with the cutting boards. Because it'll look real good and work real well with that nice brand new boutique cutting board you just bought. A brand new herb chopper. But I'm also thinking about doing like pot racks and stuff, and J-hooks and pot rack holders, and there's gonna be a ton of other stuff: camp knives, J-hooks, S-hooks, specialty nails for other craftsmen to buy, like rosehead nails and stuff. So it's not gonna be like a full blacksmithing shop. It's gonna be mainly woodworking still. But now that I have that leather working stuff and I can add in some metal working, it'll really round out the business, and Knightsmith is going to be whole for the first time in, I don't know, 8 years? And, like with everything else, I'm going to do specialty things, special projects every now and then. I can't do big expensive things like forging hammers and stuff, because that requires either a 3-man team or a power hammer, and I do not have the space or the funds for a power hammer. one day. But that's way in the future. I have other projects and other things I need to buy way ahead of that. I think the next thing I'm going to, the next big tool purchase I'm going to have is an actual real table saw. And that's gonna really be a game changer for me. Dribble a little bit. So many changes still to come and improvements to be made, one step at a time. Yes. But you need to know which direction you're stepping in. And if you don't have that roadmap laid out, at least roughly, then you don't know if you're headed towards your destination or gonna get stuck in a quagmire. So, that being said, I think table saw first, then get a planer, because I already have a jointer. So then I can really do finish milling on stock. And then I have, the router sled. I'm gonna end up building all new benches. I'm gonna build things that are more custom to the space and to improve my workflow and such. But eventually I'd also like to get a CNC router, something like the Inventables or whatever. Be really, really cool. Let's see, Eileen. Oh, I have to share with you guys on non-crafter related. Rich and I started our journey with classes to become a foster parent January 4th. The application is very in-depth, and so are the classes. That is awesome. Good for you guys. I'm very happy for both of you. That is really, really cool. So I guess that means you're not going to be just a dog mom. That is so cool. I am so happy for the both of you. The angry boy is awake. I can hear the whining. So nope, not just a dog mom. Those kids are going to have a really cool life. Whoever you end up going with, they're going to have a really cool life with you and Rich. I'm very proud of you guys. Cheers. Once the application is in and approved, it's 180 days before the first placement. What do you mean first placement? Like, do you get a hand in selecting, or is it just like, hey, here's a kid, good luck? I'm okay. That might have come across as not ignorant per se, but well, I guess ignorant because I really have no idea. But I really have no idea what the process is like or how things are done. So what is that? The first child, we get to pick our age range, sex, and race. All right, so there's a bit of selection that you're able to do. It's not just like, hey, good luck. This is this is child number 147 in the queue. That's good. Alan, good morning, Alan. How are we doing today, buddy? It's been a hot minute since I've talked to you. They place a child or children depending on what we know we can handle. Eileen, I'm going to tell you right now, you have no idea what you can and cannot handle. And I don't know how many classes you go to. Alan, there's actually a couple things I need to talk to you about. Once we get some time to talk. It's about forging. It's also about helping to run the electrical at the new shop. So we need to get together at some point and talk. Test results came back negative, so back to work tomorrow. What? Whoa. What happened, man? Did you get the Rona? Or potentially? Wow. This shit's really starting to hit home. So many people I know are testing positive right now. Kind of scary shit. Eileen, we are choosing right now to not take anyone over the age of 12. That's probably for the best, just because they're more malleable when they're young like that right now. Just at least until you get a feel for how it is and what's going on. Let's see, so many people, so many messages. Ellie was exposed at daycare, so we went and got tested Monday, and the results in on Friday. Well, that's good. Everyone tested negative. That's real good to hear. I'm seeing a lot of people get hit with this, so it's starting to get a little scary. A million people messaging me. Blah. Let's see. Laura, you're getting, yeah, that's funny with the comments on that thing. So how did the move go? We are about 80% moved. I still have one shelf, the big lock bench, the majority of the lumber, and then just some random stuff to move. The biggest thing I need to talk to you about is the electrical work. I was reading that I need to trench down 39 inches, so 3'3". So I'm gonna have to do that from the shop to the old church, and find some way to get the wires run from there into the building, and then protected. I think I have a ton of electrical conduit still at the red door, like maybe 300 foot. I'm not sure if I should run the conduit inside the walls as well. What type of wire I need to get my hands on, what type of fuse box. I don't know any of that stuff. I am completely, unfortunately, I am completely ignorant to almost all electrical work, because I know where my limits are, and that is a limit for me. So need to talk to you about that. Also need to talk to you about double bellows, getting that all set up and stuff for the forge. Also talking about backdraft explosion, bellows backdraft explosions, and different ways to mitigate that. I don't know if I can put in some sort of a check valve to keep the bellows from filling up with coal gas or what. I don't think it's going to be so much of an issue, just because I'm not going to be doing a lot of forging. Like, it's not a full blacksmith shop. It's just a couple knives and stuff, and a couple small things. So I'll probably, out of an 8-hour day, I might run it 1 or 2 hours, or once a month, one day once a month or something like that. So I don't think it's going to be such. Yeah, my shirt's thrashed. This shirt is older than, I think, all of my relationships and most of my friendships. Kid loves playing with it. Like, he likes finding all the little holes and stuff and sticking his fingers in. Anyways, but yeah, I want to talk to you about that. Talk to you about what you think about my proposed setup. I think I posted on the archive. I didn't post it onto Facebook yet, I don't believe. But that is one thing I want to talk to you about. Because I know there's different things, about one mitigation effort I read on iForge Iron is opening up the ash trap at the bottom. Doing half drafts just to clear the air, so it's not just one big blast of oxygen and coal gas into the fire. Those sorts of things. But I was wondering if there's some sort of a check valve or something that I can get into the piping for the tuyere. We can talk about that all. So I am so excited to get things moved and finished and out of that Red Door Creative, so I can focus on setting up and building the shop up proper and get back to work. It's been like, what, 1 month, 2 months now that I've been out of commission, and it's probably going to be another 2 months until I'm back up and running. So it's killing me a little bit, but with each generation of Knightsmith, that changeover is happening faster and faster. And I really cannot thank all the people who've helped me enough. I know, Alan, you did a ton of work. My buddy Troy O'Grady did a lot of work helping me. Laura, you helped me a ton. Danielle helped me a ton. Jenny, you helped me a ton. Just getting that roof finished was such a huge thing, and I really couldn't have done it alone or without you guys. I've done roofs before. I've done roofs from scratch before. Just done a couple hundred roofs, just re-roofing them. But that one was, it's just so different, so steep. The terrain was so terrible that there's no way I could have done that by myself. So thank you guys so much for helping. I as much as I say thank you, there's no way that I can fully express my gratitude, because that was massive, and that was a huge time suck, but it was also a huge emotional weight hanging over my head, getting that done, and it was so much harder than I anticipated. So getting that done, and then everyone who's helped me move everything, my father-in-law, Laura, Joey, It's big, and I appreciate it. Oh boy. So, wow, that was a lot of talking. So, what's everyone's plans for the rest of the day? We love you and appreciate you, your family. Thank you, Laura. That is very much appreciated. One more push, and Knightsmith is moved. Should be one more push. Jill says hi. She would be on, but she's making cookies. Ooh, cookies. Love cookies. Oh, damn. Ooh, cookies. What kinds? Yeah, right. I mean, that's the first question. The second is, can I have some? Let's see. Eileen, working on a project or two, I have to run a 100-foot extension cord to the back of the house to hook up Rich's smoker. That's cool. That video that you sent me about that was just... that was just great. I need to get the trees that I dropped cut up. Do you have a, I hope you have a thingamajigger, chainsaw for that. Alan, whipped spice cookies. I don't think I've ever heard of those or tried those. Laura, I am crocheting a blanket. I sent you the pics. It's so excessive. Yeah, but that looks so comfy and so warm. Let's see. I was so mad it showed up a week early. But glad because I never would have been able to lift the damn thing by myself. Yeah, but early Christmas completely. You completely made his month with that. I could tell. You've got 3. Good. Sounds delicious. Yeah, they do sound good. Whipped spice, like, yeah, thank you. 3. That's good. Sounds like everyone's getting their craft on this season, which is great. Oh boy, for me, I don't know what I'll be doing this year. Or yeah, this year. This today. Probably going over the in-laws at some point to help the wife finish doing laundry and stuff. But I want to make something, some food or something. I have a real hankering for a barbecue chicken, so I think I want to try and do barbecue chicken and macaroni salad and like a salad or something either today or tomorrow. As far as anything else, that's pretty much all that's on my plate right now. I need to do something with cleaning this table and organizing some of the house, but nothing crafty. Let's see. Eileen, it weighs over 100 pounds. Oh my god, yay, I won Christmas this year. Yes, but I also don't think it's a competition. What's this? Random mystery box. Must investigate. Oh, it's a little. Should go in a car. Just getting bad reports from someone I know about corona in their family. So sorry if I look a little dour and I'm taking all these messages. Eileen, everything with Rich and I is a competition. Everything. Really, everything. No, I absolutely know it is with you guys, and I think that's absolutely hilarious. It's just hysterical. I love how this mug takes up like my whole face. Um, Jill. Oh, Jill! Hey, Jill! In between batch of cookies, so I logged in to say hi. Well, that is awesome. Thank you for showing up, and thank you for saying hi. If your chili's anything to go by, I would love to taste your cookies. Just saying. One day, Alan showed up with me and him were on the roof 2 days in a row, and there was just so much to do that both at the new shop and the old shop that I wasn't able to go by even after I was invited to come for chili. So Alan brought some of Jill's chili the next day, and I think I tasted it. It was gone in like one bite. It was just so good, guys. It was so good. So. Yes, I do. Listen, you don't get this stomach from just years of neglect. It's also mild alcoholism and a love for sweets and food in general. Oh, it sounds like someone's having a bad day. Corpse wagon on its way down Main Street. If you guys get that reference, let me know. I'll be very impressed. Ah, boy. So I am winding down on my, or winding up on my hour here. So 10 minutes left. I'm not sure what to talk about. Not sure at all what to talk about. But I'm glad I was able to come on. It's been a while, and I know it's been, for a long time. I was like clockwork, 9 o'clock, every Sunday. It's just been this last 2 months have been so chaotic, trying to get the shop done, and the wife going back to work and the kid. It's just so once things start to calm down a little bit, and it looks like they're starting to calm down and normalize a little bit more. I think that I'll get more regular on here, and I'm going to start getting things cleaned up a little bit more now that things are easing back into life. So oh, he's fighting with her about food now. Oh boy, maybe I should really stay in here the next 10 minutes. Alright guys, so I think I'm going to end it here. Go out and give her some relief. Guys, I appreciate it. I appreciate you. And thank you for helping me. Thank you for helping make this world better. One kerf at a time. I can't wait to see you next time. And you should do guest visits. I should. Eventually. We'll get there. Alright guys, thank you for helping make this world better. One kerf at a time. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. If you haven't yet, if you're watching this late, a replay of this, like, comment, subscribe, all that happy stuff. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Now, let's do stop streaming and